On. And if I press that button, I think we are live. Good evening, everybody. Let us know if you can hear us and you can see us okay. Welcome to a two-player tutorial, playthrough, and review. What else is there? That's it. There's tutorials, there's playthroughs, and there's reviews. We're doing all three of them. So I'm joined by JP tonight from the Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast, who a year ago, was it a year ago?
About a year ago.
Came round here and taught me how to play Revive.
I did.
It feels longer. Feels longer than a year ago.
It did without practice.
I was saying to somebody that this was one of my favourite games from 2021.
Yeah.
And it actually only came out in 2022. We're playing with the expansion tonight. So we're going to be not teaching you how to play the base game. There's already a video on my channel from a year ago where JP taught me how to play the game. But we're going to be showing you what's new in the expansion. We're going to be going through that. Now, one of the things that is in the new expansion is that there are 4 new factions. And we are going to be playing 2 of those factions tonight. So just bear in mind, you're going to see how 2 of them work. There are 2 other new factions included in the game. Right then, we've already done the setup. We've decided who's going first. I don't know why I've got 2 energy here, but yeah.
Put him back.
So, things that are new in the expansion. Well, the first thing is we have a new type of terrain tile on this board here. I don't have any presets, unfortunately, for the camera. So if you just bear with us a minute, I will get my thing out. I'm going to press this button. I don't know where it's going to go. It's going to go there. Nice. Let's zoom that out. Oh, yeah. This is not a sponsored playthrough, by the way. As you can tell from the fact that I haven't got this set up. We were downstairs chatting. So this is the map. I'm just going to put a preset in for that. So what we've got is we have the 5 starting tiles. In fact, we've got this wrong. These should be face down.
Yeah.
Let's just flip
It's
these
like
over.
we've not played before, Paul.
Let's flip these over and pretend that we haven't seen them.
I can't remember them anyway. Thought the board looked.
I thought something was a little different. Yeah.
I'll tidy up as you talk.
Right. Okay. So what we've got is you've got the 5 starting tiles as normal, but then instead of just the normal terrain tiles, we've got the 2 crystal caves which you put in. They were included with the base game. We've also got 3 new tiles which are the lakes. Specifically lakes, not water, because water was in the base game. Lakes are not water, and water is not lakes. But we have the lakes. Now, the difference is the lakes do start off face up. So they're slightly different, but we have the lakes here. And we've got the 2 crystal ones have come out here. Now, like the crystal caves, the lakes are impassable terrain. You cannot go through them. You cannot count range through them. So what you need to make sure is when you are setting the board up, that you don't block off any of the large locations in the corners. If you do, you just have to swap the tiles around until you do that. So the lakes all work in the same way, but the bonuses are slightly different on them. First of all, if you build a small building on a space adjacent to a lake, for example, there, like that, you get an instant bonus. And the bonus is 1 devotion. Now, we're going to come on to devotion in a minute, but it's basically this extra track on the left-hand side of the game board. If you build a large building next to a lake, you get 3 devotion. Now, that devotion you only gain once for each lake. So if I was to build another small building next to this lake, I would not get the 1 devotion again. You only get it once. The other thing is, when you hibernate, you get a bonus, and this is different for each lake. So on this one, if I hibernate right now, I have a small building. Next to it, I get a book. And if I had 2 small buildings next to it, I would still only get 1 book. So that's lakes. I think that's it.
Yeah.
As far as lakes go. So we talked about devotion. Devotion is the new thing in this game. We have this extra board which slots on to the edge here. The icon for devotion is a slightly different icon, and whenever you gain devotion, you move up this track. But at any point in the game, whenever you gain 2 or more devotion, you may decide to forego that and get points instead on a 2-for-1 basis. And same the other way around. Anytime you gain points, the cats have just decided to come in and...
My cats.
It's that time of the night where they're fighting. So anytime you gain actual victory points, you can trade it on a 2-for-1 basis for devotion, should you want to. Now, at the end of the game, your devotion is added to your points. So moving up this track, this is kind of like victory points as well. But there are various bonuses that you will unlock on this track. At 4, 12 and 20, you get a Skiffos card. So these are new cards. I'm just going to press another button here, and I don't know where it's going to go. It's going to go here. That's fine. So these are the new Skiffos cards. And what happens, whenever you get one of these cards, you draw 2 from the top of the deck. You look at them. You choose one of them to keep. You put it in your active area, and you put the other one on the bottom of the deck. Now, these cards are very powerful. Really powerful effects on them. And whenever you play one of them, you can count it as if it was any colour. So it will always trigger your modules. And at the end of the game, you can count each one of them. You can pick which colour it is if you have bonus scoring for cards of particular colours. So Skiffos cards that you get there, there, and there. And I think that's the only way in the game that you can get these cards. I don't think there's any other way you can get them. Now, the next thing to explain about this track is you will notice that there is a large location chosen at random. So as well as the 4 in the corners, you take a 5th one and you place it here. Whenever your marker reaches position 8, you may, for free, take one of your population markers and put it on there. And that is immediately an end game scoring goal that you are eligible for. You don't have to pay the books, but you do have to still take them in order. So you couldn't start off by putting that one on there, for example. That's that. We have an artifact here and an artifact here as well. Speaking of artifacts, we are playing with the suggested variant, where there is one artifact card for all players. And the artifact card we've chosen are crates are worth 1 point per purple artifact. Building next to water, not lakes, just water, is 1 point for each orange one. Oh, and every time you've used your tribe ability.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's a new one. Not seen that before.
Yeah.
Right, what else do we have? Journeys. Right, we have these journey cards. There's 3 journey cards here. Again, what I'll do is I'll show you one of them on my screen here. So the journey cards is a new way to gain devotion. So this is the icon for devotion. Now, to take one of these journey cards, you have to use your switch. So there is now a 3rd use for your switch. Remember, the first use is take a basic resource. The second use is copy the top ability of another player's card, at which point they get their card to their sleeping area. The 3rd use is that you can use the switch to take a journey card. But to do so, you have to trash from your active area a card of the colour that's indicated on the card. So this card here, it shows here, I've got to trash a yellow card. So I could get this card, and this card would go from the game. So you literally get rid of that card, you burn it, you take the journey card. You can the goal of this journey is indicated at the top, and you can complete it whenever you want to on one of your turns. If at the point I complete it, I have 2 flasks, I get 2 devotion. If I've got 3, I get 3. If I've got 4 or more, I get 4. So taking one of these cards is kind of, it's an action effectively because you have to pull the switch, but completing one is not. And we found out in the last game you can have more than one of them.
Yep. Yeah, they're very good.
That's the journey cards. There is also some new modules included in the game with some new iconography. There's new ones of these machines as well. And some of these, in fact, none of these, but some of these,
Find one.
I'm just going to find one. They're definitely in
They're
here.
volatile. That's what they are.
There you go, found one. So this is unstable. This is an unstable machine. You can tell because it's got the little explosion symbol on. And this means it's one use only. So you may use this once per game. You have to put an energy on it as normal. But once you've used it, you flip it over. It can't be used again. But notice it does have the flask symbol on. So yeah, there are some new unstable machines in there. And speaking of the machines, we are playing with the suggested variant that whenever you take a machine, you choose one of the 3 of that colour, and you then discard another of the 3 of that colour, so that we cycle through the machines a bit faster. Those variants, I think, were published online, but they are now suggested variants included in this rulebook. I think that's it. I think that's it for. We've done the lakes, we've done the Skiffos cards, we've done the devotion track. Yes, right. Time to explain our new people. So do you want to go first with yours and
Yes.
tell us what you do? You've not played that one before.
No, this is a different one to what I was playing earlier with the practice games. I thought I'd just try a different faction. But I am the Kairos. I think that's how you pronounce it.
It's one of the easier ones to pronounce, I think.
Yeah, this looks like a 4-armed cat person.
Meow.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. But they have a mechanic based around this night and day token. So every time I hibernate or use my tribe ability, this is going to flip over to night and then day. And then depending on what technologies I will basically release when I build population into cities, will then depend on which benefits I will get depending on that night. So yeah, it starts off in the day. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
That's me.
I'm playing the Gibwarks. Now, my special ability is that I have these gadgets. So I start off with these 2 gadgets, and every time I use my switch, in addition to whatever I normally use the switch for, I can flip one of these gadgets over to get the bonus that's printed on it. Other gadgets are available later in the game if I unlock these, but that's what I start with. Now, my tribe ability, interestingly, allows me to reset my switch. So I am likely to be doing more switching than other players. And my first ability that I will unlock, my first technology, is that whenever I hibernate, I gain 1 point for each gadget that I have used. Now, in the last game we played this afternoon, I only hibernated twice in the entire game. I've already decided right from the start, I'm going to try and hibernate lots. But we'll see how it works.
Yeah.
All plans normally last about 5 seconds.
We'll get excited and do something completely different. That's usually what happens.
Yeah, so what we were saying this afternoon, one thing that's nice about this is the factions do play differently.
Yeah.
And they've got all sorts of cool different abilities to explore. I've not even explored all of the ones from the base game yet. So
No, me neither. But these are fun.
Right. With that in mind, you are the first player.
I am.
I can't see straight because my glasses are
Do
dirty.
things.
Off you go.
Do stuff. So, I think, first order of business.
Matt saying that his wife and I really enjoy the game, interested in the expansion. Excellent. Yes. It's a game which I didn't think needed an expansion because it was very good. But the expansion has added some extra little twists.
Yeah, it's a nice another channel to kind of go down, another path, isn't there? Which is good. So I'm playing this card, I'm slotting it in, I'm getting a gear and a food. So that's the first action. And second action is likely to be the same. Play this.
Okay, you're not going for the Graham Charlton turn 1 hibernation trick.
Nah. Because I don't know what I'm doing, that's why.
Okay. My first action is I am going to use the switch. Now, I don't think I'm going to copy your ability because although I get more stuff from doing that,
yeah, you benefit me.
I benefit you.
Yeah.
Although you don't have a module slotted.
No, that's true. So I can't use the module again.
If you had a module slotted, I'd be tempted not to.
Yeah.
But I think I am going to do. I am going to copy that card.
Okay.
So I gain a food and a gear, and because I've used my switch, I can either hibernate one of my cards, no, sleep one of my cards, or use a gadget. I'm going to use that gadget. I'm going to get in crystal.
So right. Green mean gadget machine, absolutely.
And my second action,
tribe ability.
I'm going to tuck that in there.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my tribe ability.
Naughty.
Which means reset my switch and gain a devotion. Now, interestingly, my tribe ability is must do both. So I can only do this
if that has been used.
If that had already been used.
Yeah.
I've used my tribe ability for the first time.
Back to me.
There you go.
There you go. So I am going...
Alex is watching from Toronto, Canada.
Hello, Alex.
Hi, Alex. I have been to Toronto many years ago. Yeah, I went up the tower and stood on the glass floor because I had a fear of heights. I'm better now than I was back then.
Yeah.
Quite terrifying. No, Toronto was great.
Nice. Right, I'm going to build. So I'm going to spend 2 cogs and a crystal. Take that.
Oh, have you found a really nice juicy place?
There's a nice juicy place right next.
I've not even looked at the board.
That's what I thought. Try and rush that before you get there. So that's one of each colour, right? So that's a grey, green,
green, and a yellow.
So yeah. That goes there. I unlock that. That goes there. I unlock that. And that goes there. I unlock that.
Andrew's watching as well. Paul's green machine marker is out of control. Is it? Oh, it is. Yes, thank you. Well spotted.
Well spotted. Come on.
Well spotted.
Yeah, we're not starting on 7. So that's the first action, is build. And you haven't played any cards in that top slots yet, have you?
I
And
have
that
not.
switch is not amazing for me right now.
It's still a basic resource if you wanted it.
I'd rather just kind of wait. You have to do 2 though, don't you?
Alex is asking, what does the expansion add? Alex, if you want to actually rewind, you can. I've got a setting on YouTube that you can rewind live TV, and then catch up to us if you want. So yeah, just zip back, watch that bit, and then zip back forward to this bit.
Yeah, absolutely. We could just put that straight in and get some more stuff. I think that might be good. Let's just do that. Yoink. So that's going to be a food and another book. And that is me.
Okay. So I have the gears, and there are some nice places to explore.
Yeah, there's still some good options.
So we've got points for crates, points for building next to water,
Yeah.
points for using your tribe ability. We've got points for being ahead on the yellow track,
Mhm.
points for flasks, points for crates, points for building next to water. So we've already got 2 things that match with this. And this one is for just having wooden pieces off your board, isn't it?
Yeah.
So going in this direction seems like a good thing, but you've already done that. Have I got any books? I have no books. I could do this. I think that's what I'm going to do. I am going to tuck that. I'm going to gain 2 books. And then as my second action, I'm going to spend
Populate.
2 books.
Yeah.
And we're going to populate there.
Wow, you rascal.
So every time I hibernate, I get 1 point for every used gadget. Go gadgets.
Yeah. Was that 1 action?
No, that's 2.
That's 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
God, it's flying around.
Took to card, did a thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not ready. That's fine.
I'd be interested to see how long this playthrough actually takes us.
All right, so I'm going to use my energy.
So +1 range
Plus
for this
1
action.
range. I'm going to spend 2 books and also pop here.
Just a bit further away.
Just a little bit further away because obviously that's...
Yep, 1 range.
I'd have to spend food for doing that. Which now, does that mean... Because now I've built... Yeah, so I'm not sure how this triggers. So this is a populate. When you populate,
Before,
a refresh.
before or after you populate, you move 1 used energy marker from a machine back to your storage. So there you go. Because it's daytime, you get the solar panels out.
Yep. Exactly.
Sorted.
That's quite useful. That was 1 action, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah. Literally just populate. I think I'll use my switch. I'll use your 2
You want
books.
2 books? Okay.
Not ready for journeys yet. It's a bit too early for journeys.
I
So I'm
haven't
not
looked
gonna
at it.
top,
Well, we've got a
but
journey for being next to water. So there's a definite combo.
there is something going on there, yeah.
There is definitely something going on of being
that
next to
and
water.
this.
And there's a journey.
But I don't have cards to burn, so
I have a green card.
which is not
all
one it
I
needs. Yeah.
Well, I want to use my switch to get rid of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, you're probably going to be hibernating next anyway.
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Probably. I do have 2 gears and 2 crystals. I do have a food. I could build.
You could.
Oh, there's a combat there. Yeah, let's do it. After saying I was going to hibernate loads,
Yeah, so you've already
Changed my
abandoned the
mind.
plan, haven't you?
so I am going to use a crystal, convert it into a cog.
Yeah.
I am then going to go at range 1, so 1 food,
Mhm.
and 3 cogs, and place a building here.
Nice.
So the immediate benefit is I gain 1 devotion,
Oh, you're rushing that. Yeah.
and I gain a module, and then when I hibernate, I'll get a book. Now then, what the heck's this one?
Which one is it?
Oh, it's an advanced one. It's 1 point, and it counts as a flask.
Yeah.
Now, flasks in our game...
It'll fuel that. Other
Yeah.
than that, unless you've got a machine that will help you.
I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to slot it in there. And because I've slotted it in there, I gain food.
Okay.
So I got that, and I got that. Johan's here. Season greetings. Hi, Johan. Thank you. Andrew says he played this recently with the starting card drafting. Yeah. I've never played with the drafting. He said it was tough. We had to hibernate a lot more. Interesting.
Yeah.
We didn't hibernate much in our last game.
It's probably because we had a nice balance and we could keep going, couldn't we? Thing is, hibernating will get you a slot module now. That's why it's probably good to do it early.
Was that my first action?
I can't remember what you did.
Oh. I mean, why didn't the game come with markers so that you could track your actions?
Well, like these.
Yeah. You reached the top of the hibernation track. Right, okay. Yeah, does anybody know who's watching?
We've forgotten
already.
What did you do? You built?
I definitely built that, but I don't think I did anything else. I don't think I've done anything else.
You have one action left.
Thank you. So as that action, I'm going to pull the switch.
And what are you going to go for? Are you going for another card? Or are you going to go for a journey?
Can't go for a journey because that's green.
You don't have the right colour.
They're all yellow. No, that's grey.
It's grey.
That's grey.
Grey and yellow is your option.
It's whether I copy one of yours
to
get some cool stuff.
Cool stuff's fun.
Cool stuff is fun.
Mm-hmm.
Let's copy that one. So I get food and a book. So that one disappears.
Yeah.
And
oh, sorry, destroyed your civilization there, haven't I?
Because I've pulled my switch, I'm going to flip that over. That allows me to.
You just copied me. Just having all these people in hibernation.
Right, that's my second action.
Question.
Why did I take that one? And not a green one when I had left as a guy?
I don't know. Because you wanted the food, maybe.
Yeah, I did.
If I can only do one of these actions.
Well, you get two actions on your turn.
But if I can only do one, then you just do one.
You just do one, yeah.
Yeah. So you're likely to. Oh no, you still got a card left.
I have a card left.
But whether you want to use it or not is a different matter. So I think I'm going to hibernate for the moment.
Okay.
So hibernate.
Get all of those.
So you get all of those, put those in my active area.
That goes sleepy, sleepy, bye-byes.
So
you flip your...
I flip that over.
It's now night time for you.
It's night time for me. Let's go into here.
Your energy goes back to the middle.
Yeah.
If you wanted to use that energy before...
I could have used that to put that in...
Yeah, or you could have used it to convert a basic resource into a crystal.
Yeah, I could have done, couldn't I? I might as well. I've done that.
Yep.
So let's go...
And then you move up the hibernation track.
Gives me something to do at some point.
And you get a module.
I get a module. This is where it gets exciting. Because I need some good modules to do some cool stuff. I think I will take this little guy, put you in here, gets me a book.
Well, I'm going to hibernate. So
thought you might. I'll switch those up as well. There we go.
I've got space for these. So I get all my cards. I reset my gadgets and I get 2 points.
Come on.
He's off.
He's off. He's off and running.
He couldn't use my energy and I move up to there and I get a module as well. And then he shall go.
Back to me already. Back to me already. I think...
Which one do I want?
I think I'm going to explore. If I explore this, right here, that's 0 range, that costs me 2 food and 2 books.
I'm going to put that there.
I'm going to flip this over.
I'm going to do something different. Oh, my switch. Yes, thank you.
Oh, yeah, let's do that. Loot crate. Loot crate. Bonk.
So you get that immediately.
So we get 4 points. I get cards and a loot crate. Thank you. I think I'll open this immediately. So this is...
It's your favourite one.
The one I would get.
Didn't you draw like 3 of them in the last one?
And I get another
you get another one. I wonder what's going to be in that one.
Just remind me that I need to pick up a card.
You need to pick up a card.
Yeah, that's... I always forget that bit. Now let's open that one. That's 2 books.
2 books. I
like getting stuff. Getting stuff is cool. Right, I think this would be good.
Oh,
let's get Mr. Tribe card.
Yeah.
There we go.
Tribe-tastic.
Tribe-tastic, baby.
Okay, so so much good stuff here. Right.
Right, now I have a plan.
Oh, and when I hibernated, I got a book.
Yes, yeah, you got to remember.
Need to remember. I
remember
had a building
hibernation.
next to the lake,
Mhm.
so I should have got a book.
Yeah. Definitely.
Well, that crate coming out there is interesting.
I'm enticing you over to the dark side now.
You are, especially if I'm deciding if I'm going to go down here.
Yeah. It's nice that I have an innate +1 range here as well now because I'm
At night time.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Because cats see better in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just making it up now.
Well, I think that's probably why. It makes sense. Cat 4-armed cats see better in the dark, sure.
I've seen so many combos here.
Fantastic.
So I'm going to pull the switch.
Yeah.
And I am going to go on a journey. So I am going to trash a grey card.
Yeah.
To take this journey. Great. So I can take that.
Mm-hmm.
Just pop that there. I'm on a journey.
You loving the lakes, aren't you?
Oh, and every journey that you've completed is also a flask
Yeah.
at the end of the game. So that was my first action. I pulled the switch. I trashed a card. I took a card. And when I pull the switch,
You can use a gadget.
can use a gadget. I got a crystal.
You can use a gadget.
Right.
Okay.
Action number
I
2
think I know what I'm going to do.
is I am going to... I should have put that there. I'm going to slot this in here. And I'm going to activate my tribe ability, which resets my switch and gets me 1 devotion.
You and your abilities. And that's me.
This is cool. This is cool, this.
Back to me, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, I will activate a switch. I will...
Bill says, Revive is his favourite game of 2022. The expansion makes it better. Yeah, it's not my favourite game of 2022. It was in my top 10, and it probably should have been in my top 5.
Right.
Are you journeying?
I'm trashing that.
Okay.
And I'll take the water one.
Being next to water.
Thank you. I could score that now.
Buildings.
I don't think I will. I'm gonna. I
Yeah, there is a train of thought, because you did it in the last game, didn't you?
kept doing them, but
Because it got you to here.
I wanted to get here.
Get into the fort, get in the first Skiffos card.
But I'm not quite there yet, so I
Very
think
good.
I'll hold fire for the moment. Well, that was action 1.
Mhm.
Action 2. Thought process. What do we need? We've got 2 of them. Probably going to get one of them. Maybe I'll do that one at the bottom. Let's do that.
1
So,
point
1.
and a tribe action.
And a tribe action. And an energy.
Your tribe action is to
Ah.
switch that, get
Yeah.
a devotion, and get a basic resource.
And get a basic resource.
All the
of
toys.
All the toys, all the fun. So I think I will go a gear. Yep. So that was
That was
2
the second
actions.
action. Yeah.
Switch and a
Action number 1, I'm going to took this card to get
all the goodies.
2 food,
Yeah. And a book.
a book,
And a virtue
and a
book.
point. My second action is to explore from here.
He's going for loot crates. He's going for the loot crates.
Well,
Makes
I'm
sense
going to
me.
explore here.
Yeah.
So it costs me 2 food. I get 3 food for here,
Yeah.
because that gets me the 2 points
Get the crate.
to get me the crate.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the crate one. That's not the crate one. That's the crate one.
2.
And I am owed a card. Now, if I put it that way round, I move up on the grey track immediately. So I'll move up on the grey track, which unlocks that. Goes onto there.
Question for this faction. This is a machine part, is it?
Yes.
So I'd have to use
Anything
an
that's,
energy.
anything that's circular is,
Yeah,
is a machine part.
Fine.
I get a card.
Fine.
Now then. Oh, there is a thing there that resets my switch. Do I need...
You
I
really
do.
like the old Switch resetter.
Well,
It's pretty good. Oh, I actually need that as well.
I think I need that one. Wow, that's good.
Tempted to do so many different things right now.
Yeah. Okay, can I have that second one in, please?
This one.
Yeah.
It's not good. Oh, you just,
Well, I
yeah.
can slot it in there and then go again. Yeah.
Okay. So you done? Or are you still going?
I think action number 1 was to slot that,
Yeah, and get stuff
and then action number 2 was
to
to
explore, wasn't it?
explore.
Yep. So you are
Yeah,
done.
so I'm done.
Okay. So I could go down that road. I do like that better though. So I have to do this first. That makes more sense. So let's go for... Again, I did what you did. Why did I get those colours? It did not make sense.
It's worked out actually for me,
Has it?
accidentally.
Is
Yeah.
it really? Not great. I'm going to do this first. Let's
Double cog.
double cog. 1, 2. 1 action done. I will use an energy to get +1 range because it's sun and I'm not nighttime again. I think this makes sense. So I will spend the 3. I get 1 range for free unless I'm gonna... No, I haven't got any food. So I could go here and get a whole movement of those again. That'll bump me up a bit more.
So your range is 1.
1. So you
can't
yes,
go
I'm
there.
from here. I keep thinking I'm
It's
from
from
the
there
centre.
or there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Once you've left the crater in the middle, that's it. You can't go back.
What's the grey modules? Ooh, yeah, that might be good. Let's go actually here. Let's go here. I get 2 of them and a slot module, right?
Yep.
Slot module first.
Who's the yellow person who's appeared between us?
Yeah. Hello. I am here. Pay food, got devotion, pay crystals. You know what? I do like this one. Let's do that. Let's put that here. Pay crystal, 2 devotion.
2 devotion.
Getting there. Okay. Was that my first action?
I don't know.
No, I did that and I built. Yeah.
Okay.
So easy to
I know.
forget where you are for some reason. Oh, I know. You get 2 movement on
2 movement on the grey cog.
grey. Yeah, so 1, 2. So that unlocks this one. Plunk.
Mm-hmm.
And I get a... This one's nice. Just go up a track.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Which
And
one
then I will
are you going to get rid of?
That's the loot crate refresh, and that is spam
Spending-
VPs.
We've got our first unstable machines come out.
Yeah, and then I will... Do I just bump up a track? Yeah, why not? Let's go up this one.
Nice. So, I had a plan. Forgotten what the plan is. It's to get rid of that. How do I get rid of that? And I had a way of doing it. Show me a way I can get rid of that. There was definitely a way I could do it.
If you could refresh my Switch, I'll use it. There's no way of me doing that.
I'm sure there was a way I was going to do something that got rid of that, and then I can tuck that in.
Yeah.
It's that.
I'm gonna use
That's
this.
it.
That's what I'll use on my next.
That's it. So I'm using the Switch,
Yeah.
and do we take another journey?
You love those journey cards.
It's just new and different.
Yeah. I like the devotion track though.
Yeah.
It is fun. And the fact that what
Or
I didn't
do I take
realise is the fact that they are VPs.
They are VPs.
So that changed
Well,
everything.
we didn't realise that
No.
till the end of the game.
No.
I'm going to copy this.
Oh, okay. You want my cogs?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got your cogs. That goes there. I'm then going to flip this over because I've pulled my Switch.
Yeah. You and them gadgets.
Okay.
Yeah, as Martin says in the chat, there are definitely these wooden cubes to remind you of what you've done. The trouble is when you forget to put the cubes
I'm on action 1. This is action 1.
All right.
My first action is I pulled the Switch.
Yeah.
I copied your thing and I flipped over my thing. Right? Action number 2 is play this. Action number 2 is to play that, which is 2 food and a point.
I could have refreshed one of these. Was it that?
When you build,
When I build,
or
I can
populate it.
refresh. Yeah.
Right, that's me. I've done 2 actions.
I'm not saying it makes any sense, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay, you've done, have you?
Mhm.
First thing I think I will do, because I don't think I can get.
Yeah, the game does come with these cubes for you to track your actions, but I'm just not using. You're going to do that journey.
Why not?
So
I've got
how many water are you next to?
2.
Yeah,
1,
okay.
2. I just
So you
thought, why
get
not?
3 devotion.
Yeah. Gets me moving. I'm going to get a Skiffos card, so that's done. Let's have a look. These are so good.
They are.
I've just seen a combo. It's going to be that one.
Okay.
There we go.
Uh-oh. Double yellow.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
So that's not an action, though, is it? That's
That is
just
not
a
an
free
action.
thing to do.
It's not
Now
an
I've got
action.
my actual actions. What do I want to do? Probably get some resources. Probably get some food. So
Yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah, maybe I will use. I will use this. If you can pass me that bag, there's another cube in the bag.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Yeah, because there's two markers for doing 2 actions, and that way, you know who said
Yeah,
it.
that's true. So slotted a card.
Yeah.
And now I have lots of things I probably want to explore now. Which, I could put that underneath and get all sorts of goodies. Oh, that's so tempting as well. That gives me a yellow. There's just so many goodies in this game.
Yeah.
There's so many goodies.
It gives you that satisfying feeling when you get things that combo together that you've put together.
Right. I'm going to do another card. Put that underneath. This is a grey card. So I'm going to spend one of them.
And you're counting that card as grey.
Just to activate that slot module. That goes down here for 2.
Repopulation.
Repopulation. Oof, God. So I can have a machine which does the same thing as this in day, which is spend a crystal to go up 2 devotion, or VPs and devotion are equal the same, which I could do. Or I can do this is when I populate, I gain the adjacent progress.
Nice.
I think I'll go for that one. Goes on to here. Okay. Chain. Right, that's just the module. Now I've got 2 yellow.
2 yellow.
1, 2. Activate that.
Choose a yellow machine.
And I get an artifact. Ooh.
Already?
On space 5, right? Oh, I don't know. So many things. I'm going to take one of them. Take a purple. Considering I've got 2 loot crates, I might as well. So this is 2 of these, right? One of these and one to ditch. Quite like this, but that's limited. That's good for super range, isn't it? In fact, I get that from there. I think I will take you and I will ditch this one.
Directions?
I think that's me.
Okay, right. So, action number 1. I'm going to explore.
Yeah,
I'm going to
that's my
spend
other option.
2 food
Here's me.
to explore here. So I get a point. I'm going to get a card. Or grey or green? Grey or green? Grey or green? Let's have green. Put that there.
Yeah.
Right, instantly move up on there, which gets that to there, which gets me an energy. Right. I then get a card. I am going to take a yellow one.
No.
Well, the thing is, I don't need to use my switch because of...
You've got ways of activating your switch. This
Yeah.
for you is less useful because you don't have a problem with it, do you?
Let's take the other yellow
This
one.
one.
Yeah, let's take that one.
Nice. Nice.
So that was my first action.
Yeah.
I explored and all of that stuff happened.
Mm-hmm.
And my second action is to play this card.
On top of it. Do
So
you like
that
those
is
cards?
a point, and play a green card. So let's play.
Refill slot modules. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Keep us honest. Oh, loot crates. They don't look like slot modules. These look like slot modules.
There's a journey there for the same thing that I'm already doing.
Yes, different. It's a different trash cost.
I should totally be taking
So
that.
I reckon there's one for every card colour.
Yeah, there probably is. I'm going to play that, and I'm going to have it in. We're getting points for modules in this game. We're not.
Doesn't look like it in this one.
No. Let's play it there and get 2 books.
Yeah.
That's my 2 actions.
Thank you.
I do have some free things, but I'll do them in a minute.
That's fine. That's fine. Now.
I've not even looked at this. Oh.
Do you want to use it?
No, it's fine.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Would have got me a bonus.
Would it? Okay, I think that might make sense. Let's do that. So I'm going to explore. I will activate range 1.
Mhm.
Explore this one. So,
2 food, 2 books.
2 food, 2 books.
4 points.
4 points.
Getting you a crate.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's tempting.
They're not the crates. Delayed all the backs.
Now, is it good enough for me to use right now? Why not? Get a book and a food. 1 action left.
Okay. Just going to pop your crates here just 'cause you can't see them.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
There.
Oh, it's because I'm taking over from there. Okay, so 2 books and 1 food does not help me populate anything right now. So I think we need a setup. Can't do this on the bottom. So I think we need to just get on with this. Get you a gear and another food. There we go. There's a card. That's me done.
Yeah, well, since I seem to have 5 books, I could do something with those books. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's populate. Populate is my first action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave here.
Yeah.
We're going to spend 1
for the
food to
journey. Yeah.
travel to here.
Yep.
And then I'm going to spend 3 books. Now then, I'm going to take this one. So this unlocks another gadget, which puts my gears at max.
Such a nice one, that one. That's so good. Building's not a problem for you. That's what you're saying. Building is not an issue.
So that's my first action.
Uh-huh.
My second action. I'm going to play a card. I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to do my tribe ability,
Yeah.
which is to reset my switch, gain a devotion, get a skip Oz card, and that's my second action done.
That's good because I need to think. Do I want to explore now? I don't think I need to. When I explored, I didn't take a card, did I? This is what I do always forget.
Didn't you?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to take it out.
Did not take a card. Now, what's this one? What? Hibernate. Then remove this from the game. Oh, you hibernate as a part of an action off that card.
Okay, so you play a card
You do the hibernation.
and you get a hibernation. So it allows you to hibernate as an action rather than it being an entire
Quite
turn.
good. That means you bump up the track a bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it is interesting.
The wooden tray, which is labelled as gaming rules. This is from Laserox. So they sent me a few of these. They do them in various different types of wood, and as well as using it as a component tray, there is also a place in there for you to put your cards as well if you used it like that. So yeah,
I'm going to hibernate.
thank you to Laserox for that. You are hibernating.
Yeah. Hibernation. We'll get that. These all...
Those all disappear. You reset your switch. You move up to there. You can have a point and a crystal or a module. And if you're next to any lakes, you get a bonus.
I think I'll have the slot module. Likely to use that on the bottom here. That's instantly gain a crystal, or I can make that super efficient at the top to get stuff. Let's do that. Make that one a green slot. Okay. That's it, isn't it? Hibernation done. Here we go.
Did you flip that over?
I haven't. I'm on night time.
Okay, so I think this is all a bit cheesy.
Cheesy.
There's a lot of cheese going on here. I am going to sleepify a card.
Yeah. So you can play another one.
Action 1.
Yeah.
Play a card. I'm going to say that this is yellow.
Yeah. And that can go in.
So I get food, food, food. No, not that one. Food and a food.
A
Crystal and a point. So food, food, crystal.
Point goes there. Yeah.
First action done.
Reset energy 2. Thank you.
Second action. I got loads of food. I haven't used my switch. That's what I wanted to do. I need to use my switch.
Yeah. I'm just getting excited.
Right, before I do that, I am going to use this machine to convert. Well, I'm going to spend a crystal. I'm going to turn it into a book. Then I'm going to use that machine to convert a gear into a crystal.
Mm-hmm.
Then I've pulled the switch.
Yeah.
To discard a green card.
Yeah,
that journey, which just so happens to match the same journey that I'm already on.
So you can literally do a double bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I think that's correct. I couldn't find anywhere that said you can't go on 2 journeys at the same time.
Yep.
What happens when I pull the switch? I use a gadget. Which sets my gears to max.
That's very cheesy.
There was a lot of...
That's a very cheesy thing to do.
There was definitely some very strong 12 years matured cheddar going on there.
That is epic. Epic proportions. Right.
And yeah, the player aid does have what you do when you hibernate. Good point, Matt.
It is good. Okay.
Right. And these cubes are working. Now that we're using them, they are actually working. So
I remember when I first played this and I laughed at it. Thought, what, really?
Yeah, do you really need that? And actually, now we're doing
it.
We're not forgetting.
Absolutely do need to do that. Now I've got some choices here. I can activate my tribe ability using food of this. That gives me a devotion. It inches me closer and also gives me that. I think I will do that. I'm going to activate my machine, spend a food to do a tribe ability, which will flip this over. I get a devotion and a resource of my choice. So now it's sunshine. Sunshine. Now, do I want books?
Why didn't I do that? Oh, you idiot, crocodile.
Do I want that instead? I could do that again. No, I don't have that yet. I have to do that first. Okay, so I think I will pop you in there, which is my first action. I get 2 books. I get a crystal,
and a gear.
2 books and a gear. Now life is good again. Life is good again. I think that makes sense. Although at night time I actually had range. Yeah, let's do that. That's fun. Let's do some fun stuff. So I'm going to build. My second action.
Second action.
Now, I think... oh, no, I'm next to it. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is going to give
3
me...
gears. Green,
I paid
green,
the
grey.
gears, yeah, it's done. So
and,
I get...
and a crate.
So 1 grey. 2 green, yeah. Another energy. Oh, yeah, and the loot crates from that. I'll do that in a second. I also get a machine part. That's the other thing.
A green one.
Yeah, I think I like this one. Which means I need to ditch that one. And it probably benefits me using a thingy chargy thing.
You can do that as well.
Refresh.
Mm-hmm.
After...
Before or after you
So let's
do
just
one
do
of
that.
those actions.
I'll refresh that one. I'll do that one here. Push 6.
That could be really good combined with that, can't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just
Reset
ding,
it.
ding,
Do it.
ding,
Reset
ding.
it. Yeah.
I want to push yellow. I think this makes sense. And then I will use my loot crate to get a victory point and refresh my energy back. Nonsense. Love it. There we go.
Well, I was going to hibernate. I've got a better plan. I'm going to construct. It's that one. So I'm going to send 5 of these to build a big building here. So I need 1 food to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's big, I get 2 grey, 2 green. So 1, 2, which unlocks that. 2 green and 2 grey, which unlocks that. So those go on there and I get an artifact. I'm going to take... Can I take one of the white artifacts, please?
The white ones.
Yeah.
You're going for tribability. It makes sense. You're nearly done, aren't you, on them? Yeah.
I get two machines.
Yep. Stuff.
Stuff. So much stuff.
Yeah.
I'm also looking around for where the cities are to see how much population I might be able to get out. Actually, I'm going to take that one. So that one's going in there. And I'm actually going to get rid of that one.
Mm-hmm. So that really only benefits me.
For reasons.
For reasons, yeah.
And then the grey one.
Okay, I know it's an explosive one.
That is a new icon.
That is a new icon. Oh, it looks
Well,
like
I think it's a new
you
icon.
can take a card out of
Move
hibernation.
all cards from your resting area to your active area.
Nice.
Oh, right. Okay.
Without hibernating.
Wake up.
Yes. Emergency.
Get out of bed. I'm taking a grey one, aren't I? So we've got...
Yeah, Andrew says, when playing a card on top of another card of the same colour, don't you get the benefit of both cards?
You don't get the benefit of the card. No. No. You get the benefit of the modules. But not the card.
I couldn't remember, to be honest.
I'm going to take that, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to get rid of that one. At least I don't think you do. Unless I've been playing it wrong.
Someone can jack, that'd be great.
When
All
you do,
all
all cards
cards
in this slot.
matching the new card's colour.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Played it wrong then.
so you're owed 2 food.
Well, yeah, because I've done it twice,
You've done
haven't
it
I?
twice, yeah. There you go.
Well, thank you very much.
I,
For that.
now you've said it, I do kind of remember that, because you want to
Wow.
keep them the same colour, and you can just tick, 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 tick. You just get the chain.
That seems really good. Well, there you go.
Revive, isn't it? It just give you lots of things.
So I built
Yeah.
there. That got me double of those. But there's more. I've now built a large building next to this lake.
You now get 3
So I get
devotion.
3 of those.
Jeez.
And when I hibernate, I'm going to get another one of those. Right. That was my first action.
Yeah, certainly was. Certainly was. I need to get over there.
I don't have much to do as a second action. I can't play a card because I haven't got any cards. I can't pull the switch. Oh, I could do these things. Let's do these things. These things are cool. let's explore. Because I got loads of food. So I need to be getting here. No, I don't need to be getting here. Where do I want to get to? I don't know where I want to get to.
What are you after?
I have no idea.
What are you going after?
Let's explore here. So that's 3 food.
Yeah.
And there's no range because I'm there. So it's 2 points, which is a crate. I will take a card in a minute.
I'll let you do it in case I see it.
If you feel the rounded edge means at the top. That's what I was doing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll get it wrong now.
I have faith in you. I'm going to put it
No,
there.
see, I got it wrong.
I'm going to put it there.
I'll let you just do it.
So yeah, so if you feel that the rounded edge is there, which means it's that way up. No, other way. Sorry, rounded edges.
See?
Anyway,
Matter.
sharp edge, but sharp edge
All
should be.
good.
Should be.
It's all good.
And a card,
And a card. Any card.
which I'm not going to be able to play, but this is for potentially trashing to go on a journey. Oh, why didn't I explore there? Explored the wrong place.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take.
Yeah, and that's makes sense. Makes sense.
Wow.
Too many choices.
There's a lot, isn't there?
Yeah.
How many flasks have I currently got? I'm going to get 2 when I complete those. I'm going to get 1 when I use that. I'll just take the yellow one.
Okay.
And
Sunshine.
I think
So you done.
that's me done.
Okay.
Wow, big turn.
It was a big turn.
Oh,
I think.
Stephen's got to go for a walk in the hills. I was going to say, where are you, Stephen? You're not in the UK if you're going for a walk in the hills. No, he's in New Zealand.
I have a question.
Yes.
Now, this ability of getting progress from adjacent terrain,
Yeah.
does it happen
When you
retrospectively, or is it only on placement?
Oh, that's a good
Because
question.
if so, I haven't got this
I
one.
think it's only on placement. I seem to remember reading that. Let's just check. Unlike buildings, you only gain this bonus for
When
terrain
you
spaces
place.
that are already revealed when you populate.
That's fine. That's fine.
Pretty good rulebook for those people who want to know what my opinion of the rulebook is.
Yeah.
Little questions like that.
They're in there, aren't they?
They're in there.
Yeah, that's what makes sense. I think I will populate. Book. And I will activate this slot module, which means I get 2 books for free. That this will trigger. So I will also get
And
a range.
that triggers as well.
It does. Which is good, so I might as well use these. I'll get one of them back at least. Now, I get a free range. I can use a food for the second. And I could go here, from here, yeah? So I get one.
Well, you can, if you want to. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I do. It's fun. So,
Gives a book.
here's a book. I'll have a book, please. If I get 2 for nothing, would cost me 4, which would be 2 discount plus the extra 1 for you.
So I get a book.
Yeah.
It's got a big out.
Let's go in here. And
Artifact and a loot
then I
crate.
get a green movement.
Yeah.
I get stuff.
Stuff.
A loot. Yeah, this is why I want to do it. Take one of them. And a loot crate. Because I'm loving the loot crates. Loot crates are fun, people. Guess what? It's my favourite.
Crystal and a
Crystal
point.
and a point. Well, that's one action. That's on 0, isn't it? The second action is probably do stuff. Do stuff. This makes sense. Gets me edging me closer. Yeah, let's do this. I see another Skiffos card in sight. Somehow.
Or if you get 3 devotion.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to do it. Has to be grey. Has to be grey. Has to be that one. That goes in there.
Mm-hmm.
I can pay a crystal to move 2.
2 devotion.
And then do my tribe ability.
ability.
Give me another one. Flip that over. And any basic resource.
Nice.
Do one of them. These are so good. That is any card in your active area and display. Bottom benefit.
Get the bottom benefits of any card. No, in the display.
Oh, in there.
In there.
Oh, that's probably better. I like that. Although you don't know what you're getting, but it's also quite nice. That is also quite good. I think that's fun. And let's go for one of them. Thank you. That's play a card, isn't it? So done that, done that, done that. Switch the knight. Got me basic. Yeah, that's me done.
I could do more stuff, but I'm going to hibernate.
Yeah. I think sometimes it's worth just doing
Because
it. Right?
I've got this. This is actually encouraging.
Yeah, it's like income. It's actually really good.
All of these come out. I'd say all of these 2 cards come out.
I've
Then
got my switch, haven't I?
all of these go to sleep.
Yeah, I should use my switch. You're swine.
Then I get my energy back. Then I reset my switch. Then I get the bonuses for the lake. So I get a book and a devotion.
Yeah.
Devotion, book. I've now hit 8, which means I'm going to take that, put it
Yeah.
on there. Gets me an artifact and a loot crate. I'll have that.
You're definitely going for tribe abilities, and I'm definitely going for loot crate.
And I've not opened any of my crates yet. I'm keeping them until Christmas.
Fair. That's fair.
What has Santa brought me? I'm going to have a peek. Oh, he's brought me one of those.
Oh, I should have refreshed one of these, shouldn't I? Because of this.
And then I move up there, and I can have a point and a crystal. Or I can have a module. Tell you what, I might take... If I did that, then I could do that, and then I could do that.
This is what revive is. I can do this to do
To
a
do
thing,
this,
to do another thing.
I'm going to take that
I'm gonna
module,
do another thing. Yeah.
and I'm going to put it there.
Oh, that's the yellow slot module.
That is the
Let's
yellow
get lots of things for putting yellow cards. You
Yeah.
seem to go down a yellow card route, so
I am.
it makes sense. It does make sense.
So I have done... Oh, and I reset my gadgets. Oh, and when hibernating, I should have gained 3 points. So it's nice following the sequence, but then when you've got other things that trigger,
You forget, don't you?
you forget them. So yeah, whenever I hibernate, I gain 1 point for every gadget that I've used. So yeah, that was the right time to hibernate, I think. We are more than halfway through the game.
Yeah,
Because there's 4 artifacts left, and the game escalates. You do get more of them. So
Certainly do. I can get any of the bottom bits, and I do like this. So I could put that in the bottom and get this hibernation as an action. I do like that. I do like that. But I need to use my spot modules first. Okay. Let's do this. This is going to be good. Right, I'm going to do some free actions first, because these are all going to come home. So I'm going to go here.
Yep.
To nudge this.
Yep.
I'm going to do this to spend a book to get a crystal. And then I'm going to play this card in the bottom.
To do the bottom effect of any card in the display, which is
I
that
can
one.
hibernate
So
as
you
an
hibernate now.
Yeah.
Now that card is from the base game. That's not from the expansion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's from the module number 4 in the campaign or something. But, yeah.
Do some. Yeah, it's probably why I've not seen it. So I've not played the.
Yeah, it unlocks later on.
Right, so do that. All this refreshes back in the middle. I put my switch. I didn't use my switch.
After
Maybe
the
I
card
could have
has
done
been
my switch
played,
first.
Perform a hibernate action. This ends your turn.
Oh, does it? So I'll do my switch first.
Do your
if you
switch
don't mind,
first.
because I was literally going. Oh, I'm just.
Yeah.
Which that one was going to be.
What were you using your
I
switch
was
for?
going to be trashing that one to get that journey card with the buildings.
This one?
Yeah. Sorry. Otherwise, that would be completely stupid to do. And then I
then you play the
Then
card,
I played
you
the
do
card,
the
then I
thing,
did the thing.
and then you
And
hibernate
it's all good. Then that would have gone back up. That makes
as
more
an
sense.
action.
Yeah. Thank you. And then that goes there. Get another loot crate. Loot crates are fun.
Mm-hmm. And if you swap all your cards around and stuff,
Yep, that's all
you've
done.
done all that.
That's all done.
So my go.
That will be your go. And I will just use that for $2. I know it's not. It's food. Get your icons right. There we go. Oh, sorry. Completely. Second time I've crashed.
Well, I know what I want to do, but oh, there's just too many options now. This game is flawed. There's too many options.
I only want one option. It'd be so much easier.
This game plays too quickly.
Yeah.
Right. Right, I'm going to explore. So I spend a crystal to get a food, and then 3 food to explore here, which gets me 2 points.
An artifact.
Another white one, please.
So you might.
And I'm going to get a card,
You are.
because I don't want to forget the card. Right, so the card I'm going to take is this one. Okay. So we get a new card. And that was my first action.
Mm-hmm.
My second action is to pull the switch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to scrap that, which is a yellow card, to take this journey. I'm on 3 different journeys now. Some people might say I don't know where I'm going.
I thought he was going to say don't stop believing, but
Draft a card, taken that, and I get to flip one of these over. So I'm going to flip that over. Max gears. What is it I'm doing? Flipping my switch, that was it. So I flipped a switch to go on a journey. I've still got these, I've still got that, I've still got that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait to do these in a minute.
Oh, I've just seen a lovely little combo.
I think I'm done.
Hey,
I think so.
thank you.
Gulp.
That lovely journey card.
Cool.
He sat there.
Oh, hi Anna. 2 have revived author. I was saying earlier on, there's 4 designers of this game,
Oh, okay.
and 2 of them are in the chat. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you for the game. It's
Great fun.
yeah, definitely one of my favourite games from last year.
Right, I am going to pull the switch.
Any question? I don't think we have any questions. No. We were just saying earlier on that the rulebook is pretty clear, and every question that we have seems to be covered in there. So
It's more just which option shall I
it's
take.
the options.
Tell
Yeah.
us what's the best.
And
more
me
efficient
complaining about the game having too many options and being too quick. That was me joking.
thing. Yeah. Right, I'm going to take the journey of the loot crate because that makes perfect sense, and I need to trash a card. Now, which green has to go? I don't want to get rid of any.
I think I'm being quite greedy with these journeys, but it's all about to happen.
It's all about to happen.
Oh,
You're going to
well,
rush this track, eh?
Right,
I'm spending that one, which is 4. I've got 4 plus loot crates for 4 devotion, right? So
1, 2, 3, 4 artifact time. 2 artifacts left.
boom.
What time's the next stream? 9:30. We're going to be doing 15 minutes.
3 7.
It's a 1 hour game.
It's for 2 players.
Yeah, 2 players.
Yeah.
It's 1 hour when
Yeah.
you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Right, that's one action. Now I do need to do that. I do have crystals, so I can do it right now. Right, let's do that.
Populating
Populate,
with a discount 2 books.
and I'll arrange one for free.
Where are you populating?
That loot crate, big city at the end.
This one.
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay, so you need 1 range to get there.
I need 1 food. Bonk.
And how many books are you spending?
Now I need to spend 1 crystal to take one of these, yeah? Basically.
Because you only had 2 books.
Because it's 3 books.
Oh, you get a
I
discount of
discount
2
of
books.
so
Yeah.
That's my third. So he will go.
So that's going to get you
That's 2 for every crate.
12 points.
That's
at
a
the end of the
12
game.
point move, isn't it?
So far.
And then populating. I mean, the nighttime doesn't do anything, but it will refresh one of these back. So let's go that one. And then I will activate that to move up to here, which will give me one of those. Machine. Another machine part.
What colour?
What colour? I think it's yellow.
Yeah.
I think I'll take this. What's that?
Gain a food and a point.
Gain a food and a point. Or just have lots of range. Game's going to be nearly over soon, isn't it? Let's go range. I think that might be flexible.
And which one are you getting rid of?
I will bin the... Right. That was my population action. I still have a surge left. I could spend that to do my ability.
You would have done your tribe ability more than mine.
Why not? Yeah, should have been going for
I needed that machine.
You needed that.
That's the great thing, because there are certain machines that combo well with your...
Yeah.
Which is why they've got the rule that you cycle them.
Yes.
Because some people have said, oh, the one that I needed didn't come out, so...
And you can actively, like, deter other people. You can just get rid of
Yeah.
them, can't you? So I've got my devotion for this. I'm going to switch that back to sun, and I'm going to gain a basic resource. I think I will go... Definitely need more of kind of everything, really. I suppose that will work there. Let's do one of them. Oh, there we go. That's me.
Okay, I'm going
Little
to
combo one. But...
I'm going to populate.
Yep.
No, I'm not populating. No, I'm not populating. I'm building. And I'm going to build super building for 5 gears.
Can't seem to get enough gears to get for the super buildings.
And it has to... Yeah, I need a food to get there.
Yeah.
So I will spend a crystal to get food and then spend the food. Range 1, so I go here. So building there gets me an immediate benefit of 3 devotion.
Ooh. Skiffles.
And now I am next to... I have 3 buildings next to lakes.
How many does this get you?
8.
8 devotion in one fell swoop. Yeah, 19.
Boom.
So you get
So I get
Skiffos
a
and
Skiffos card and an artifact.
you're going to have an orange. That's all you've got.
Sure. 1 more artifact and the game's over.
Wow.
Crazy. Crazy time. I've not done... same as last game. I've hardly done
you
this
didn't
at
push
all.
it, did you? Done more
I've
this
just,
time.
I've just done more other stuff. Right, so that was my first action.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So how many lab symbols do I have? I got 1, 2. I'll have another one there when that flips over. Okay, so we need to be concerned at this point about end of game score.
Yeah, someone could trigger the end of the game.
Because
All it's going to take... Well, what is it going to take?
Well,
someone hibernates will do it. Or if I hibernate.
you hibernate removes the artifact. You don't get it.
But which would trigger the end of the game.
We've still triggered the end of the game. You still get the 4 points for doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tempted to go for this loot crate large location because I think actually it's still the best one for me, and I'm not too far away from it.
Yeah.
But I could do it later. I'm not in any rush to do it. So
Stuff. Things.
So many things.
Yeah.
Why was I building next to the lakes? That was for the journeys.
Yeah.
Now that I've done those
you've done,
journeys, I kind of want to take a green thing that has flasks on it.
Need to do that.
I need 3 green. How are we doing for them? Already done that. Have I got anything that will refresh my things? No, but I do have that. 3 is 3. 3 gets me on to 3. Do we be greedy?
Yeah.
Well, can you end the game on your turn?
I can if I want.
Can you?
Well, I can hibernate.
Of course, yeah.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Whether that's
It's whether I want to do it or not is the different matter.
I don't know. So I can't pull the switch. Could play a card. Could get all of my cards back. Let's do it. I'm going to power this unstable machine. So I get all of my cards.
All the options. You want every option available.
That's blown up.
Yeah.
That's got a flask on it.
Boom.
Okay, right. So, these are all my cards. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah. Surely if I end the game, then I don't get another go, do I?
No.
Naughty.
Very naughty.
It is naughty because I kind of want at least 3.
I am going to cook this. But before I do, I'm going to open some of my loot crates.
You've been saving these, haven't you?
Because I forgot. I'm going to open
Oh, is that right?
I'm going to open this one, which has a module in it. And the module I'm going to take
Oh, you get the module, really?
is this one, which I'm going to put on here.
Yeah.
I'm going to put it on here.
Spend.
I can spend that to gain that to gain one of these.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Wow.
Yeah.
For lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Then I'm going to open up this loot crate, which gets me a food and a gear. That gets replenished. Then I'm going to open up another loot crate, take another module. I'm going to take that one, which I'm going to put in there, which gets me 2 of those.
Well, you don't get them straight away?
No, because it's not got the...
Because
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not-
sorry. Yeah. It will get me 2 of those
When you play the card.
because
Yeah.
I'm now playing a grey card
Yeah, no,
there.
yeah.
So I get 2 of those. I spend 1 of them to gain a devotion. And then I do my tribe ability,
Yeah.
which moves that up, gets me a devotion, and unlocks that to there, which gets me an energy.
Is your brain hurting?
Was that my first action?
Is it doing well?
No, that was my... Playing a card was my second action. Okay.
No good me doing that unless I can do that. So
Next to many lakes? Sorry, water. I'm next to 1 water. You're next to 3. Oh, I've not been doing very well at that one. How are you doing with you? Oh, loads.
I'm getting there. This time.
You've been doing more of this, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, this has helped.
Yeah.
Keep nudging up as well, and obviously getting it from populating cities. Oh, okay. I could spend that to get 2. That could give me 2 right away, right now, if I just do it. Or I can just do that and actually have 4 and then get 3, which will give me a skip loss card straight away. But I have to spend a crystal to do that right now. I haven't got any more energy. This is... But I can refresh one, right? Before I build.
Before you build or populate, yeah.
Yeah, that might be quite good. That might be quite good. But not explore. Damn you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's build. So I'll spend 2 gears and a crystal, which would refresh Does it matter? It does matter. Yeah, let's pull that one back. I have to use a range instantly.
What are you building?
Oh, I'm building, aren't I? That's what I said, I'm building.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think you spent 3 gears.
I did. So, 2 green. What would 2 green give me? 1, 2.
It would give you.
And I would need to use that if I did that. Let me just pull that back a minute. Give me this, and it would give me a grey. Yeah. Or I could get 1 of each. 1, 1, 1, which might be good. I've already got all the water spaces, so I can't claim any more of those anyway. Yeah, I think. Let's go here. No, let's go here. Change my mind.
Okay.
I will
1 grey, 1 green,
have to
1
range
yellow.
it over. Yeah.
Which action was that?
Actually, no. I'll change mine. I'm going here. Because then I don't need to use any range, and I can use that to actually go up the yellow.
Okay.
So it will be a yellow,
Is this
2 green.
exploring?
Yes. No,
This
building.
is
Sorry.
Building. Yeah.
Build. Yeah. I get 1 of them from my machine part.
Mm-hmm.
I get 2 green. Gives me another energy. And then 1 grey, yeah. Like so. And then I get a green machine. The green machine. So all that is interesting. Why not?
It's 2 flasks.
And then we'll ditch this one.
You're done? Or was that your first?
No, that's first
First
action.
action.
First action. I need resources. Oh no, and I'm going to flip this. This is now 4 buildings, 3 devotion. The plan. That was the plan, to get one of those cards and see if it actually helps me or not. What is that? Play a wild card.
Play any card. Yeah.
Really need abilities. Really need abilities. I think that one's more sense to me. Right, 1 action left. I can either push that track or I can get resources, and that would help. So let's do this. So I'll get 2 food, a book, because this will be a green card by the way, and a crystal. Yeah, that is me done.
Okay.
Do I want to actually activate any of these? No, I'll keep that for a minute.
So I am going to use a crystal as a food. And I'm going to spend 2 food and 4 books, of which you get 1.
Oh, do I?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
I'm going to put that on there. So 2 range.
Yeah.
And then in there. So that was populating. Because that's 6 points. It's not quite the 12 that you're going to get, but
It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing, for sure.
now then. Okay, so what have I got left? Now, what was the rule about if you get to more than 25?
Apparently, you put any extra devotion.
But it's 2 for 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you can go above 25 on here.
you just convert it into
I think you just
GP.
convert it.
Yeah, you're right. Unless you've got the 1-to-1. Or did someone say it turned into a 1-to-1 after 25?
Once the game ends.
Once
Once
the
the end of the game, I believe, has
Yeah.
been triggered.
I think it's the bit I can't remember. It didn't happen before, but we're a lot closer.
So I'm just looking at what we're getting points for at the end. I don't have any purple ones, so my loot crates are only worth a point.
Yeah.
I don't really have. I'm built next to 1 lake. That's it.
It's water, isn't it? Not lake.
Sorry, water.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. what action can I take which will actually get me something? Bearing in mind I've got no food and no crystals, so it's not going to be exploring. I've already populated. I could potentially build a small building. But I don't know what the benefit of building a small building will be if it isn't next to water. And there's no water. It's not been
It's
explored.
only these three, isn't it? The rest of them are hidden. So what are you going to go for?
So I think I'm going to do it. I am going to trigger the end of the game. So I'm going to complete this journey.
Where?
I have 3 flasks.
I was going to do it anyway.
Yeah, 3 flasks, which is 3 devotion, which is 1, 2, 3. Get into the last artifact and get into the 4-pointer, right? But I've still got an action left.
Okay.
So it's what can I do with
your
this
last action
that actually gets me something.
You swine.
And I don't know whether there is anything other than crystal for a loot crate. I don't have any crystals. I can get a crystal. Right.
I wish I had that.
Power the free machine.
Yeah.
Convert a book into a crystal.
And then
Play the card.
put it as a loot crate.
Convert the crystal into a loot crate.
Makes sense.
Which is 2 extra points.
Makes
Plus whatever's
sense.
on the loot crate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, it's not 2 extra points. It's 3 extra points. 4 extra points because
you got
there's a point on the loot crate. And I recycle an energy. Not that it matters. Right, that's it. End of the game has been triggered. Your go.
Yeah, I'm tempted, right?
Christian says he's also here to answer any questions. Thank you very much, Christian. We've got 3 of the designers in the
Wow. It's good to have you here.
Yeah.
So I forget, when you hibernate, you actually can get the lower, lesser benefits, right?
You can.
So another loot crate would be worth what?
It'd be worth
quite a lot. There'd be 2 from
5
there.
points.
No,
6 points.
Worth
So the
6.
loot crate would be worth 6 points to you.
So that's what I've got in my head. Right, that's my backup. Just hibernate, get a loot crate, 6 points.
Boom.
Plus whatever it gives me. Yeah?
Yeah.
So can I beat 6 points? Or equal it at the very least? And I think I can. Which, yeah, this is more efficient. So I will...
Okay, so if you gain more than 25 devotion points during the game, continue counting from space 26 along the regular points track. So you do. You can go over 25.
And then... Oh, I know why.
And you
just add the VPs
together.
Yeah. So you just add them up.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I will explore.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll explore. 2 food, 2 books. This little...
It's 4 points.
It's 4 points and a card.
Which is an artifact, which is one of those.
This is why I think it's worth better than just hibernating, because I think just that alone would give me more points. Right.
Yeah, you've got the 6 points that you would have got if you
I
hibernated.
needed to have done the range, didn't I? So I would have had to have done... Would have had to have done that. 2 range to do that from here. I wish I could get here. But I can't.
How far are you on the Leo illustrator? Yeah, 8. Yeah, it would have been 8 points. But you've not got the resources.
I've not got the resources or actions left to do it. So the best thing to do...
Graham's popped into the chat. Nobody did a turn 1 hibernate, but you did get a mention.
You did get a mention.
You did get a mention.
Yeah,
but we have 3 of the 4 designers of the game in the chat, Graham. So if you want to tell them how good it is...
I get that. It's another 2 points. Using that.
Mm-hmm.
That could be an option.
It's another 4 points.
Ooh, that's probably the best move.
It's a 4-point move.
That's 10 points altogether. That I think that's the best thing to do. Can't see anything else.
Do it.
That I've got a way of doing it right. So I think that'll be it. It's actually even more. So.
Oh, because you count it as grey.
Yeah, I'm going to count that as grey. Spend that.
Spend the crystal to go up 2 on here.
Yeah, I'll go 1, 2.
Yeah.
Unlike that.
Yeah, which goes there.
Get another one of
Get another one of those.
Yeah.
Boom. Right. Scoring. So game end. The
Game
lowest,
end.
lowest visible points on your points track. Oh, now Graham said add this on first. Makes it easier.
Sure.
So 25 plus 17 is
It's
42.
32. Oh, 42. 25. Yeah.
22 plus 16, 38.
Oof.
Right, so that's that.
That's done.
They've been added on. Right, next. Lowest visible points on the points track. I get 8. 50.
16.
16.
Yeah.
Points for unlocked technologies. 2, 4, 6, 8.
8 for me.
Points for each large location where you have a population figure. So I get 8.
What's this?
You get 12.
It's 6, 12.
Okay, and then this, which I've completely forgotten about.
So did I.
So how many wooden pieces do I
Wooden
have on the board? 1,
bits.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're in that 6, yeah. I think
So
I got 8.
get 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I get 12. Nice.
If you have unlocked an end game card bonus on the machine track, no, none of us did. 4 points to the player with the end game tile.
That's you.
It's me.
And I get 4 for my minor artifacts.
1 point for each 5 remaining resources.
0.
And now points from the artifact cards.
You got a lot
I
more.
think you've stormed this.
Well, I think you got a lot more artifacts
Okay.
there.
So
So,
purple.
yeah.
I have 1 purple head, and I have 4 crates. So that's
Mhm.
4 points. You have 4 purple heads,
And I have 6 crates.
24 points.
24 points. Nice. 4.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, next to water. I have 1,
3.
2, 3, but I'm only next to 1 water.
3.
Dismal score.
And I'm
You
next
have
to
1
3
orange,
water.
which you get 3 as well.
Yeah.
And finally, I need to score 50 points with this. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 times 4, 16.
Yeah.
Nice round 100.
Hey.
You've got 1 times 4.
121.
So 121, 100.
Good game.
So cracking game.
Game.
Yeah. Right.
That's nice. Yeah. Oh, he's nice at 2 as well.
It
doesn't
does.
he? Really fast.
It is fast.
Yeah.
Normally, I think 3 players is the optimum player count for
Yeah,
most
me
Euro
too.
games. But we played Age of Innovation 2 weeks ago. Just the 2 of us.
Yeah, we did.
We've played this, just the 2 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
It,
It's a good play.
so we've done the tutorial at the start. We did the playthrough, which you've just seen. As I mentioned at the start, this is not a sponsored video, which means we can say whatever we want about the game. For the fact that there's 3 of the designers in the chat,
Yeah.
let's just forget
No
that.
pressure. No pressure.
The biggest problem with this game, I will tell you now, is when I did my top 10 games of 2022, I put this lower than it should be.
Hmm.
And I felt guilty about that ever since. So there is a problem with this game that was fixed, and that is you have an individual player power.
Mm-hmm.
You have random large locations which score. There's lots of them included in the game. They're all 2-sided. You shuffle them all up and you get 4 of them. With the expansion, you get 5 of them, which is great. You've got variability. You also have these artifact cards which give you points for doing certain things. The first time I played this game, I had a player power that allowed me to gain additional cards really easily. There was a large location that gave me points for having additional cards, and I luckily drew an artifact card which gave me points for cards. I got, and people have said afterwards, I got the most broken combo in the game. Unfortunately, that tainted our opinion of the game in that it was great. We loved the game, loved the mechanisms, but I ended up with a combination of 3 things through no skill of mine, just completely randomly happened to work together really well, and I scored 30 points more than somebody
And why
else.
wouldn't you go for that strategy?
Why wouldn't I go for that?
Yeah.
Now, the designers have addressed that fairly soon after the game came out, and the recommended suggestion, and not everybody uses this. Let me know if you're watching this in the chat, if you use it or not. The 1 global artifact card for everybody. I like that rule because it does remove
Yeah.
part of that. Other people have said just don't allow the broken combos. So in other words, if you've got that faction which
Take
gets
that out.
points for cards,
Yeah.
take out the large locate because that's the worst one, I believe. But because of that, and 2022 was a good year, there were a lot of other great games that came out that year. I think I rated this as like my 5th favourite game of last year.
Mm-hmm.
Now, having played it 4 times in the last couple of weeks, I need to reevaluate that. I'm not saying it's my favourite game of 2022 because Frostpunk was in there. And yeah, but it is excellent. From a mechanical point of view, it is excellent. Now, I am normally not a big fan of combos, and that's because my brain can't cope with them.
Mm-hmm.
So when you do something and that triggers something else, and I move up a track, and because I've moved up a track, I get something else, and then I lose track of what I'm doing. This game has those combos, but they are small combos.
Yeah, they're kind of micro.
So I'm just about able to manage them. But yeah, I love the game. I think mechanically it is brilliant. It is definitely one of the best games of 2022. And do you want to
Yeah, I mean,
talk for a bit?
I think it's the same. I played this when it came out a year ago, and we played it on your channel not long after that. And I kind of fell foul of the twice.
Right. Okay.
The global, the hidden artifact cards.
Right.
And that's the bit I didn't like because you knew someone was going for a colour.
Mm-hmm.
And
you didn't know why.
I don't know why you're going for the colour. It wasn't immediately obvious why. And if I was to and the same colour on my card wasn't useful for me, so I'd be completely wasting my points just to block you for no reason in a way. So I kind of didn't like this. And now this is open, I like this so much better.
Right.
It's a simple change, but it just means I know why you're going for in this case white. I could have pivoted and tried to stop you, and it actually would have benefited.
We did that as many times as each other.
Yeah.
But you went for the purple.
Yeah.
And you managed to collect 6 loot crates, which is quite impressive.
I took your strategy from.
I got 6 in the last game.
But with the expansion and this devotion track and what are these cards called?
Skippos cards.
Skippos cards.
Now we both did this.
Yeah.
We both did this a lot.
We
you
did.
don't have to do this. It is.
Well, in the earlier game, Andy, right?
Andy didn't do it. He didn't
do it at all, and he won.
He did.
And he
because he did this,
which it just goes to show you don't have to.
No.
And I like that. It's an option. It's an avenue. But I found that since the 2 plays I've had with the expansion and the recommended variants, the scores have been okay, but we're not super close, but they're not miles apart like they were.
Yes.
It just feels like the game's tightened up a little bit in a good way. But it has all of the the excellent card play and the combos and things that I enjoyed from first time. So yeah, I really enjoy these 2 plays, and now I'm like, this has got me something to think about.
When they announced they were doing an expansion, I was like, oh, do they need to do an expansion? Because I think the base game was fantastic, and I didn't play it enough, and I never even got to play in the B-sides. I have now played with the B-sides of the characters in the last couple of weeks, and they make the game far more interesting. These new ones do not have a B-side, because these are like the B-sides anyway. So there's, I don't know how many different factions there are now, because there's 4 more included
12.
in the expansion. So I think there might be 12 or something.
12,
but they each play differently. And you've seen 2 of them today. There's one of them that puts gates out on the board. You played the one that leeches.
Yeah, the mushroom leechy people. And they're all quite fun. You can kind of just you can build in the same spaces as other people, and you
kind of infect them.
Yeah, you infect them, and then you can spend those leech tokens to use cards in their active area, and eventually through technology you can use their other players' technologies as well, which is quite interesting. So
one of the things that I always like to think about these days, because I am guilty of being one of those content creators that plays a game, really enjoys it, and then at the end of the video says, "Oh, I really enjoyed this game. This was brilliant." And I do that because I enjoy playing games, and a lot of the games I've covered in the last couple of months on the channel have been a lot of the new games from Essen, and I've really enjoyed them. But one thing that I like to do is after I've played it 3 or 4 times, I then reevaluate my opinion on the game. And even if my opinion on the game about how good the game is hasn't changed, I start to think, how many games has this got in it? How much
Yeah.
life has this game got in it?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of great games that I have played in the last couple of months from Essen that I honestly think after 4 or 5 plays, that's enough. I probably wouldn't play them again, either because it's not that variable, or you've solved it, or you've learned what it is about the game.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you this story because I think this game, my limit is probably more 25, 30 rather than 5.
Yeah.
I think that this game has the longevity for repeated plays because I've played the same faction now, played it this afternoon, played it again this evening, completely different game.
Yeah, it was.
The variability in the scoring,
Yeah.
the variability in the cards that come out, the choices you make, the amount of strategic and tactical options that you've got. Like I said at the start, I'm going to hibernate lots in this game. No, I did it twice.
You still did it twice.
I did it twice.
Yeah.
There's so many different factions. The player powers are really interesting with how it works.
Yeah.
So I can't see me getting bored of this game after 20, 25 plays. It's up there with your Great Western Trails, your Maracaibos and games like that.
Yeah.
And I think that's an important factor to take into account with games that, as I say, I'm guilty of it. Most other reviewers are guilty of it because we don't have time to play games 5, 10 times. And we play games and they're great and we say they're great, but then
something else comes along, doesn't it?
something else
Takes
comes
your
along
attention
and
away.
you think,
But no, it just improves in every play for me. Like
Yeah.
I after my first 2 games last year, I honestly didn't think I'd come back to it.
Okay.
Because of the reasons you said. There's
Yeah.
so many great games that are
Yeah.
coming out. But now I'm really glad I've come back and
Yeah.
played this with the expansion and the new sets of rules and
and it's because
so
of the
enjoyed it.
expansion.
Yeah.
So I got a copy of the expansion as a review copy. So I felt, right, I need to cover it on the channel. And I remember enjoying the game. So I said, well, I'm going to have to relearn the game before I cover the expansion. So I played this a couple of weeks ago. And as soon as I played it, I was like,
It's fun.
this is utterly fantastic. This is an amazing game. So then I played it again on Friday. We played it again this afternoon. And this is my 4th play in the last 2 weeks. And I could happily play this, multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. The rulebook, as I say, I think the rulebook is pretty good. I think everything in there is explained. Any questions that we had during the game
They're answered, weren't they?
were pretty much answered.
Yeah.
The only thing I couldn't find was, are you allowed to have more than one journey card? And it doesn't say you can't. So we assumed that you could. But yeah, rulebook's pretty good. Component quality wise, the cards are actually really good quality. You'll notice I've not sleeved them. But yeah, the cards are really good quality. The components are really good quality. And as far as the graphic design goes, I think it's clear.
Yeah, me too.
All of the graphic design on all of these, once you understand what the green arrow means and things like that, then I think it's fairly clear. So let's see what people in the chat are saying.
Yeah, well, I'll have them in
Let's have a look. Mark is saying 2022 was so full of good games that this got pushed back, even though it's a good game.
Yeah.
Shizza says the expansion is great. Loving the jellyfish and the journey cards. Yeah, first time I played with the expansion, we didn't use the journey cards at all because we were learning the expansion. We were overloaded with new stuff that I kind of just ignored them.
Yeah.
Whereas now, oh no, it's like three moves up here.
If you want to play with a devotion track, you've got to do those
It's really
journeys.
good.
Yeah.
Higgy says they're going to use a global goal instead of a secret one.
Recommend
I know,
it.
as I say, I know some people don't do that. Shizza says Revive started off as an 8 out of 10 and he's now a 10 out of 10. No game's a 10 out of 10 for me, other than just one and Mage Knight, I think. Monica says she thinks it's ready for a game this way. It's solo now. Yeah, the solo mode. I've covered the solo mode for this on the channel. I can't remember it, but I think it was pull friendly.
Did it have this raven?
I guess it must have done because we don't know what this raven's for. It might be for one of the player powers. And yeah, Monica is saying the design team behind this one, certainly Christian and Edith, they've done a number of games together, which are always
Paul Friendly is a quality.
I think it was Paul Friendly. I can't actually remember And interestingly enough, the solo rules, there isn't a section for solo rules.
Okay.
The solo rules are actually scattered through the rulebook.
Oh, as in, but they're marked in the colour.
But they're marked
solo
in
game,
the colour.
don't do
So in the
this.
solo game, don't do that. In the solo game, you get 1 crystal, put an
Okay.
action cube on there. And I think you just have 20 turns or something.
Oh, it's do as much as you can.
You track your card actions. You get 20 card actions before the game ends. So you use one of the cubes and you put it on this track here
to go up.
Yeah. And basically, you just play. And there's no rules changes. Except when you hibernate, you can discard any number of citizen cards from the display
To refresh them.
to refresh it.
Yeah.
But you advance your action cube 2 spaces when you hibernate because it's taking up 2 of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically just play the game and try and do as much as you can and count up your score.
Yeah.
So it's very much a pull-friendly solo mode, which suits me.
Yeah.
Suits me well. Yeah. Right, we're all done.
We are.
Thank you very much for today. We've played this twice today. And if you are interested and you are watching live, or even if you're not watching live, at 9:30 tonight, so in 40 minutes from now, 40 minutes from now, we're going to be doing another playthrough. We're going to be playing Legends of Andor, The Eternal Frost. So we're going to have a mince pie, have a glass of water, because it's Christmas. I might put my hat on. We're going to pack this away, and we're going to get out Legends of Andor, The Eternal Frost. That is happening on the channel in 40 minutes from now. If you're interested, we will see you then. But for now,
we've got some work to do.
we do. We'll just shove it all in the box, I think. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much to the designers for being here, supporting, and thank you for a great game.
Good stuff.
We'll see you all next time. Cheers, everyone.
See you in a bit.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.